Every once in a while, I sit and reflect on my middle school experience. Whenever you're a guy who's been rejected and exiled by society, you have nothing but time to sit and think about your past, present, or future, right? And that's what I've been doing right now. It's like nowadays, all I do is overthink about my life because there truly is nothing else. Although overthinking and pondering my existence is meaningless, I still do it, right? I still fall down this rabbit hole of questioning everything. But right now, as I was thinking about my middle school experience, I realized something. I realized how much I overlooked the way I was treated by my teachers. My relationship with my female teachers was horrible. And I believe now that my negative experiences with my female teachers contributed to me becoming black pilled. It contributed to me becoming the loser that I am today. It really did. I had this teacher in 8th grade by the name of Miss Rucker, and physically she was gorgeous. She was black and Latina mixed, and she had very long brown hair, gorgeous hazel eyes, light brown skin. She was very seductive in the way that she spoke. She was thick and curvy, man. She was just beautiful physically, right? But her personality was a terrible thing. Her personality was disgusting. But you know how it goes in this society. People can be terrible as long as they look good, right? But yeah, man, she was the sexiest teacher in school. Every kid in my grade couldn't wait to see her. We would all just gossip about her nonstop. Guys would talk about her ass. You know, it was just a whole thing, right? But for some reason, right, she hated me. Out of all the kids in my grade, she treated me the worst. Now I understand why. It's because I was sub 5, I was quiet, I was nerdy, I was a geek. You know, I was ugly as fuck, man. I had a bald head for a very long time. My head shape was like a xenomorph. That's how fucked up my head shape was, bro. So she used to fucking stare at me. I could just picture her staring at me, just boiling inside with hatred and rage. That's how ugly I was. I'm so ugly, I make people want to hurt me physically, right? I just evoke that response in people because of my genetics. So in some cases, I don't blame her for hating me, but it still sucked because she would pick on me every day in class, embarrass me in class, all in the hopes that I crash out and I react emotionally, which I never fucking did, which made her just pick on me even more. It was like a lose-lose situation. Damn if I do, damn if I don't. And that went on for the entire school year, man. But there was one time I sort of fought back. You see, she would do things without reason. So one day, sorry for the audio splice, there was some noise in the background, so I had to cut and come back. But anyway, it was the very last class of the day, and the bell had just rang, and everyone is grabbing their book bags and heading out for the buses. And when I tried to grab my stuff and leave, for some reason, she did not let me leave her class. She physically blocked the door and would not let me leave because she was mad that I didn't answer a question whenever she called me out to embarrass me, so I just ignored her. So she waited until the end of class to talk to me about it, but it was the last class of the day and I was not going to miss my bus to talk to this bitch about what happened during class. So I was trying to leave, but she kept blocking the doorway for about 5 minutes. I kid you not, for about 5 minutes. We're like tussling, and I'm trying to get past her, but she won't move. She won't budge. So I thought of the stupid idea to be playful. For some reason, I said, you know what? I have nothing to lose. Why not be playful about it? And I kid you not, I regret this shit, but I said it anyway. I remember saying to her, just like this, in this exact tone of voice too. I said, "Aw, Miss Rucker, you want me to stay?" And after I said that, I kid you not, it was 5 seconds of awkward silence and her staring at me. And after the 5 seconds of awkward silence, all I remember her saying was, "Ew." And she said it just like that. And as she said that shit, my fucking soul drained from my fucking corpse. Like my body just collapsed. Mentally, of course, right? It was an earth shattering moment. I'm like, holy fuck. Because up until that point, I had no idea why she hated me. Mind you, I was still blue pilled, I was still gullible and naive towards the world. So in my mind, I did not know she hated me because I was sub 5. But after she said ill, it all clicked. And I became embarrassed as fuck. And eventually, she let me go home. But I was like, holy fuck. I was like, holy shit. She thinks I'm ugly. That's why she's picking on me. I don't know why it took for her to say that for me to snap out of it, but after she said ill to me, bro, I promise you, after that day, I gave up completely. I gave up and she won. Any other time she tried to embarrass me, I did not give a fuck. That was like, it wasn't the start, but it was like a contributing factor to my downfall. It was a contributing factor to me discovering that I was sub 5, you know? And it was so fucking brutal, bro. So brutal because I kid you not, man, this bitch was so fucking attractive, man. Like, she was like an actress cosplaying as a teacher, bro. Like, I mean, her ass was so thick and juicy. Her body was just so luscious and curvy. But she fucking hates me, bro. And what made it worse is that every single Tyrone, she loved those motherfuckers. Every Tyrone who would disrupt the class, who was ghetto, loud, or boisterous, she fucking loved those boys like they were her own husbands or something, man. It was so fucking unfair, man. So unfair. I just couldn't get close to her in that way, but I wanted to so bad. She would hug these boys, bro. She would hug these boys like they were her own kids, man. There was this one Tyrone in 8th grade named Josiah. He was tall, dark-skinned. He was like a Tyrone. He was like known for getting every girl in class. And unsurprisingly, Miss Rucker loved this boy. That was her favorite student. And it's so sad because it was always in my face. The black pill was always in my face. I just never acknowledged it, bro. Even at a young age, teachers are letting you know that looks are the only thing that matter. Like, I'm seeing it in real time as a 14, 15-year-old, but I just don't know how to acknowledge it. But it was always in front of me, bro. It was always right there beside me. Looks have always been the determining factor. And it's like, holy fuck, man. It's so meaningless for me to exist. You know, like, goddamn, man. And after that, I went on to high school. I left her fucking class. But what's funny is that after me, she had my younger brother. After me, she had my younger brother as a student. And my younger brother mogs me in every fucking way. My younger brother mogs me in every fucking way. He's taller. He has lighter skin. He's good looking. He's outgoing, charismatic. He's a ladies' man. And do you think she hated my brother? Yes or no? You decide, like, of course not, bro. Of course not. She fucking loved my brother Like Miss Rucker loved my younger brother who was taller and better looking than me, and it's so fucking brutal, bro. Like, shit, man. Fuck. It's so brutal. And one more thing before I close out. Not too long ago, I looked up my middle school. She is now the principal of my old middle school. So that should let you know how unfair and how wicked this world really is. The fact that an evil, vindictive bitch gets to go on and make more money and be put in bigger and better rooms just shows how there is no God. There is no spiritual karma or universal karma. There is not. Only for us, of course. Only for guys like me. Guys like me who are sub 5, who always lose no matter what. We always have bad karma or bad luck. That just shows you right there. That's part of the black pill curse. You are aware of so much that's going on, but you are powerless to do anything except for complain or you can talk about it all you want, but it's not going to make a dent in this world at all. The best we could hope for, the best thing sub 5 men could do is to find solace among other men who are like you and to escape into your copes, because there is no God coming to save us. There is no universe looking out for us. Our family doesn't look out for us. We are going to continue to suffer and no one gives a fuck. It's like, God help us all. Even though God does not exist, someone help us all, right? But in the words of the comedian from Watchmen, it's a fucking joke. That was corny, but you get the gist. Take care.